What's up guys? Today we are turning this into a beautiful prosciutto wrapped honeydew melon appetizer. The first order of business is picking your honeydew melon. You want to make sure that the color is a little bit like a pale yellow, but not too green, and you also don't want it to be very shiny. The more dull the color is, the more ripe your melon's gonna be. Also, you want a melon that is very heavy. That's how you know it's gonna be full of flavor and juices. And if it smells sweet and fragrant and it just smells fresh, that's how you know you have a perfect honeydew melon. All right guys, let's get right to the kitchen. So, what we're gonna do first is cut our melon. And I really recommend having a dampened paper towel underneath. That way when you push it down, it won't slide. So, first things first, cut the ends. You can see it's a beautiful green color. Try to make them as parallel as possible so it's easy to cut. And so what you want to do is just cut down. Get a nice piece off. And if you don't want to waste the flesh, make them a little bit thinner. See how it's a little bit thinner than the first one? That's what I mean. Okay, so that should leave you with this. Get rid of your rinds. So for the next step, we're just gonna simply cut it in half. And you can see there is a core, just a bunch of seeds, and you wanna take a nice sized spoon just like this and just work your way around it, like so. Just scoop that out. You can sort of just scrape out any more seeds. And you should just have a nice clean interior like that. Do the same for the other. Cut it however you'd like. The way I'm gonna do it is just slices going straight down. And you wanna be mindful that like these are just one bite, so you don't wanna make them too big. You wanna make it small enough so it can fit in your mouth and everything. It's not like a struggle to eat. So just be mindful of that. And we'll take about 3 of them. Just cut them into something that would be nice and bite-sized that you could enjoy. Always think about how the final product will be. So for me, this is a nice sized bite, about the size of my thumb. Okay. This is really sweet. And if you follow those steps I showed you, you should have a really sweet, ripe, and tasty honeydew melon. So we've got 2 fine slices of prosciutto. And you can use any sort of a smoked ham or a cured ham. Basically, prosciutto is just cured ham. And so you want to take one piece and just measure it, you know? And you can see, like, this is about the length. So you're just gonna cut it in half, the long way. What we're gonna do is just simply wrap it around and just carefully, you know, prosciutto is very delicate. It breaks apart when you pull it out. So just be delicate with it and wrap it around just like that. And so I have very thin prosciutto right here, as you can see. So I'm using the full slice, the full half slice. But if you have a thicker cut, you can go for half. It's just really up to your preference. Taste it before you serve it, always. Okay, so I've got a few mint leaves, just because it really enhances the final flavor. It's a great finish. And you can see I crumbled a little bit of goat cheese on top of the melons. It's a fairly neutral flavor. And then I drizzle a little bit of balsamic glaze on top. Okay, and that's everything. I like to finish it with a little bit of black pepper. Just give it a mild pepperiness. And you could just sprinkle your mint chiffonade on there. Or if you have mini mint leaves like this, you could just place that right on top. This is a great appetizer for before a dinner party or before a 5-course meal as an appetizer, you know, whatever you want to do. You get a beautiful contrast. You get, you know, some acidity from the balsamic glaze. You have that mint as a finish, and it's just sweet and salty, just what you want. Very delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It's a very light and enjoyable appetizer for this summer weather, nice and refreshing. And make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure to comment down below and let us know what your favorite appetizer is. We'd love to hear from you. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you Friday.